y'all, Mish here, and I've got a GitHub feature for you to check out. If you've been following along our changelogs, you've seen all the really cool features we've been shipping, and there have been a ton of really cool features. And one of these things that has received a lot of updates recently is secret scanning. And to talk to us through all these changes on secret scanning, we have Aaron. Aaron, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Mish. There were just a number of things that we've shipped since GitHub Universe, that I thought I would share with y'all today. And I'll go through some demos in just a minute, but just like a quick overview. First thing that I want to talk about today, which you'll see in the demo, is scan issues. Historically, we've focused mostly on Git content, alerting people and preventing secrets from being checked into code. And this is our effort to go beyond that and into issues. Issue body and comments we now scan for. The next feature, we added links to partner docs in product. So anytime you're looking at an alert for a secret, for one of our partner patterns, you'll now get a link to their documentation explaining kind of what that secret might be, what that token is, and steps to remediate it. So again, just trying to make that remediation process a little bit smoother. We also shipped an enterprise level enablement REST API. This is something our larger customers were asking for who use GitHub Advanced Security. Previously, larger customers to enable secret scanning everywhere had to make a number of API calls to different orgs in their enterprise. Now, with a single API call, they can enable secret scanning everywhere and just manage enablement that way in these single calls. The next one is push protection for custom patterns. So we've had push protection. We also had custom patterns, which launched. And our customers have been asking us, like, can we use these things together? We have these custom patterns. It's very important for us to add push protection for some of these patterns. They're very high confidence. Can we do that? And so now we've released a feature where when you create a custom pattern, you have the option to promote it as a push protection to prevent those secrets from ever being checked into a repository. Lastly, we now have, this is a big one for us, we now have our alert experience available for free on all public repositories. And TechCrunch had a great write-up on this one recently. Repository admins of free public repos. So that could be a large open source project or just like a small side project that you're doing and developing in public. Now on any repo like that, any free public repo, you can enable the secret scanning detection experience. We believe this really furthers our team's mission of putting an end to credential-based breaches. So let's get into a demo. As you can see, I'm in my repository here and I'm going to demo the scan issues feature that I mentioned earlier. So I'll go here into issues and I'll create a new issue. And I'll just say, here is the access token here. I'll submit this issue, and then we should see it here in our secret scanning alerts. And there it is. Yeah, so that was a demonstration of the secret which was found in the issue. As we can see here, the secret is compromised, and we pull out the full secret so you can have it here. Also, we link back to where it was found. In case you have many issues or other discussions and whatnot, we link right to it here. Another feature I mentioned, which happens to be right here on this page, I talked about linking out to partner docs for tokens. You can see is here now where we have the suggested action. So for any partner token that we now have a link out to their docs to show how to either remediate it or revoke it. But if you need some guidance on what this token is or how to take action on it, we link out straight to the docs here. It should take me over to the NPM site because it was an NPM token. How to enable push protection on a custom pattern. So I'm here in our settings, code security and analysis. I'm going to go down here to the advanced security area, down here to secret scanning, and then we have our custom patterns section. So I'll create a new pattern for this repository. And again, this would be a typical use case might be a company has their own API pattern for maybe some internal APIs that they have. And that's not something we would have in our partner patterns, but something they would want to enter here. So I will call that company pattern, did there. And then the secret format, so I'm just prepending it, maybe company name _ API, whatever the format of the secret is that the company is minting. And then I'll test that here. That should match. Okay, that's a match. So that's doing what I expect it to. Going to save and dry run it. It's queued up for a dry run, and it didn't find any matches for that in our repository yet, which is great. I will publish the pattern. The new feature here is this section here, which will allow us to enable that pattern for push protection. So I'll enable that. It is enabled. So now if I go over to, let's go over to code, I'll edit this file. I believe that was the pattern that should match. I'll just try to commit directly to main here. And when I try to commit it, we see here we have this error, push protection for secrets, found a company pattern on line 5. So it's alerted me to this pattern and it will not let me push it you would have a very similar experience if you were maybe using the command line and doing a git push there. It would block it there, or within your IDE. Basically, anywhere you're trying to commit code with that pattern, it will get blocked. Yeah, those are the demos of some of the things that we've shipped since Universe for secret scanning.
Thanks for that, Aaron. There are so many cool things to do with secret scanning, and I'm sure lots of people will be really excited about these. Now, you've mentioned a few different features about secret scanning. What is one of your favorite new features that have recently been released on secret scanning?
Oh my gosh. Oh man, my favorite one certainly of the ones that we've demoed today. I don't know about favorite, but I just love the idea of marrying together the custom patterns and the push protection. These are two features that have been kind of living side by side for a while now, and we had gotten a lot of customer requests to bring them together, and there was some different architectural reasons why that it took us some time to put those together. But I'm excited to see it finally shipping and to get reactions from customers once they start to see it in their GitHub Advanced Security area.
Thanks for that. Now, I've heard along the grapevine there are some cool new things coming for secret scanning. So what can we expect to come in the near future?
Yeah, we definitely have, I think, like a focus on just like making remediation easier. So I can tell you in the short term, we're working on providing validity checks for GitHub tokens. So if you have a GitHub token that's been committed and you get alerted to it in your repository, we'll be able to show you immediately just in product in our view there whether the token is still valid. And I would consider that kind of like a step one of a multi-step process just to make remediation easier. You might start to see similar things around partner tokens and other features in the future.
Amazing. Thanks, Aaron. I'm sure people will be really excited to see the new things coming for secret scanning. Aaron, thank you for being here today and showing us and walking us through a demo of all the really cool things to do with secret scanning. So that's all we have today for our checkout video. Let us know in the comments below your favorite secret scanning feature that's just been released, and make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss more checkout videos, and we'll see you on the next checkout video. Catch you then.